Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and the Philadelphia Eagles. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. 53. 52 Blaster. Ready.
The throw, and a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to hit him with the screens. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop them for no gain.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on, set. 45. Wide. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Here we go. Set. 5:30. Ready. Go. Hut.
Now, faking the give. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
When you call a bubble screen, you're really putting a lot of faith that your skill players, your wide receivers and backs, are going to be able to hold up there in space as blockers. And when you don't, sometimes you end up going backwards.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Blaster. Stay. Hut. Black 40. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Bravo 19 Riot. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Cut 19. Cut 19. 18 Rattler. 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Looking underneath for H.S. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Back to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a big one right there. An even 40 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here's 1st and 10.
Max. Let's go.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's Achane. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 7-yard line.
One more time, it's Achane. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. They'll run the sneak, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Clock 10. Switch. Yellow. Set. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets to run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, cut 19, cut 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
19 Tiger. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Rio. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Oh, big hole left side. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ten cycles. Ready, go. 50, green.
Drive will start on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
60 red. 60 red.
So after 1, it's a 3-point game here early on. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them.
Drill, 52. Set. Red, 38. Ready.
He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be 3rd down.
38. Smash, red. Here we go. Pause, red. Black shot. Hut, go. Ready.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's One of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Panthers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Wrap rolling.
From the pistol, here's Achad. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 6 the Eagles. 6.
Once again, it's Achad. And he's into the end zone. Kavon Achad. Touchdown, Steamer.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Steamers 15, Eagles 5.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Fight 6 Black Ultra. 22 needle. Dual black. 10 black. Set.
Right away, the ball comes out. It appeared that an Eagle was able to get his hands on it. And indeed, the signal, Philadelphia will hold on to possession. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 60, trail green. Ready, go. Ready.
Quick throw here is complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
15 yards and leads to
12,
3rd
10.
down.
Let's go. Hunt.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Come on. Slide
First
through.
and 10 at the 42-yard
Down.
line.
Red, 38. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd
Sight,
and 10.
97. Let's go now. Red, sight, black 40. Ready. Hunt.
Back to the air one more time. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Black Oak 50. Green jack. Set.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
43 right. Set. Hunt.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Into space. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one past the distance. Touchdown, Rio.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steamers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the ready. Clock, 10, 6, mega. Set, ready, set, hut. 33, yellow. Ready.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And mark him down up beyond the 30. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, and now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Hey, green, right, white.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Dog red. Blue striker. Smash red. Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Hut, go. Set, hut.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll air one out. That's hard. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 39 yards.
Red,
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
come on, set. Red, yellow, yellow. Hut, hut. Hut.
Throwing now on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
52 blaster. Set, ready, ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third and
10 cycles. Here we go. Here we ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nineteen, 19 right. Ready?
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Room to run past midfield. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. A big play to kick off this drive. 65 yards.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Steamer. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go, and the Steamers are going to extend their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready? 43 right. Slide blue. Set. Yellow. Green jack. Blaster. 6. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Drill. 52. Ready. Go. Blue. 32. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Steamers will take over here just shy of the 30.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Here we go. Good.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. So now Todd Bowles will opt for the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. That comes out low and is blocked. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Here we go. Set. 6. Dixie Maverick. Dixie Maverick.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Hey. Cougar 19. 18 Chargers. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. That's taken in by Achane. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. From the 39, here's a first and 10. A run up the middle with Achane. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 7.
Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is hot. What a throw. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Rio.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. Good coverage by the kicking team. Out of bounds, shy of the 20.
Striker. 3-3. Steel. Black. Red. Yep. 33. Yellow. Sad. Go. Fuse. Yellow. Ready?
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hook him up on a second down and 8.
43. Ready. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Now give on the ground. Got room at the 30. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Philadelphia.
36-yard line.
17. Light blue. Here we go. Set. Black. 95. Green jack. Set hut. Set hut.
Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
22 needle. Let's go. 45. White. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw. Taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Ready, ready. John Rapid, black shot, black ultra. Hut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They're down and 3.
97, Trill green. Down. Blue, yellow. Eagle, blue. Fuse, yellow. Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is knocked down Parker. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
10 cycle. Set. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Trouble, fight, play. Here we go. Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with this target. That's incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Hut, hut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's the left side, hauled in by Legette. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Philadelphia.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet.
It's going to be intercepted in the end zone. He works free, right side. He's inside the 30.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Steamers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready up. 22 needle. Let's go. Ultra. 50. Green.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Set. Drill. 60 red. Set. Go. Set. Go.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Charger, 19 tight, 19 tight, Stephanie, Cowboy 80. Ready.
To the air now on first and 10. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Steamer. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steamers add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the double.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Ready.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
And a yard at the 33-yard line.
Hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Hut.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chain.
At the 35-yard line.
97. 22 needle. Hut.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
I had defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
52 plus.
Finding space at the 40. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
Ready, break. 43 rail. Ready, ready.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. And even 50 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
On the set.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Set. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Sixty Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come on. Set. Next. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be forced out of bounds. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Rio. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Now for the point after. His kick is good, and the Steamers will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 19 strikes. 19. Let's go now.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Ready.
Achane. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll toss it here to Achane. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back to down.
On the play. It's third down and goal to go.
And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll go with the sneak, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
The key to any good quarterback sneak starts with the surge and the push of the offensive line. From there, can the quarterback find a seam? Can he find a little gap and drive his legs? In this case, give credit to the defensive line. They held their ground, they got a good push back, and they were able to come up with a huge stop for them. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 19, 18, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Tag. 19, Cowboy 8, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A throw right side is intercepted. He gets free.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, we're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Eagles cut into the lead a little bit. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Right back to the air following that pick six. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. It's second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and Frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Ready. Seven.
Back to the air once more on second down. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Warrior 70. Ready.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. This one's down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Well, that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's tipped and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
You know, Mike, we all understand that the NFL is a passing league, but typically, when you're backed up this close to your own goal line, you tend to want to keep it on the ground for this very reason. Not only does the play result in a turnover, but now your defense has to go out there and defend a short field.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Back to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. A run here with H.A. And he will get into the end zone. Come on, H.A. Touchdown, Steamer. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Steamers stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
With Lion. Go. Hawk 70. Hawk.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football, get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
19 left, Dragon 60, Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it. And he will score. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
The kicker on for the
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the 1st down. Good execution of the double pass.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Tight end motioning left. On 1st and 10, Murray. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he will have the 1st down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
18, Rattler, 18, 70, Timberwolf. Ready, ready?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Going up top. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Mustang Knights, here we go, here we go. Jamie Lyons, come back team, Buffalo 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now a shot here deep middle. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Let's go.
And the real first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So, it's a win for our visitors. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.